Hey guys, I saw a few videos where people had done some special things with their Weber Go Anywhere grills. Thought I'd do a video to show you what I did with ours. Some little ideas that you might want to do with yours. This is the Weber Go Anywhere grill. It's a fantastic little travel grill. They've got the legs here that snap off, keeps your lid on. They fold under, obviously. Let's see what we got inside here. I'll talk about these things one at a time. First thing you'll see on the top here is a little nylon scrubby. You got to clean things up. It's nice to have that, especially when you're out in the woods somewhere. We're down here in the hunting camp today. You can see I have a bag of charcoal here. This is a freezer Ziploc bag. So you got a nice bag of charcoal. And got to have seasoning, folks. Dixie Pride seasoning. Don't leave home without it. It's fantastic on everything. We always have that everywhere we go. And as a little trick, just to show you what I do to keep the moisture out, got a little piece of saran wrap here. Just put it over the top, screw your lid back on, bingo. You got plastic there to keep the moisture out, keep your seasoning from absorbing moisture and caking on you. You can see I have a chimney starter here inside the chimney starter. No sense of wasting space. I have another Ziploc bag with charcoal in it. So you have a pretty good fair amount of charcoal. You're not going to be cooking for an extended period of time anyway. It should be plenty for what you need. This is a little Weber also. Got this from Home Depot. I think it was like 10 bucks, 11 bucks, something like that. So you got your chimney starter. Soap. All that is a hot sauce bottle. Cleaned it out. It's got Dawn dishwashing detergent in it. Those little hot sauce bottles with a hole in it work fantastic. You can shake out a little bit what you need, what you don't, so you have something to clean your hands with, clean your dishes with. Always nice to have that. Went to Walmart, bought a few just cheap old everyday utensils, a spatula and a fork. They're probably $3-4 bucks a piece, something like that. Tongs. These are not the cheap tin tongs. These are actually stainless steel. They're heavy duty. They're really nice. I don't like those cheap tin ones. It didn't come with a little slider on here. I don't know why, to keep them closed. So what I did was took a piece of electrical wire, a pair of needle nose pliers, and I fashioned my own. It won't come off because of the rivet that's in the back, so it just gets it back there out of your way. You can use them. When you got them packed away, just slide that little dude up there. Keeps them closed for you. Knife. It's always good to have a knife. I happen to have a decent little cheap hunting knife. I don't know what brand it is. It's made in China or something. Had it in a drawer, wasn't using it, so I threw it in the grill here. It's always nice when you're out somewhere to have a good sharp knife. Something to start your fire with. Got to have fire to start fire. At least it's easier to have fire to start fire with. Just a cheap one again. I believe I got this at Walmart, Home Depot, somewhere like that. We got that. Wire brush. This is a cute little wire brush. I got this at Home Depot also. Was going through the barbecue section and they had different colored handles. I kind of partial to red a little bit. Nice to have that to brush your grates off. Speaking of grates, now this is something I want to talk about. I'm going to put these off to the side for just a second because the last item that's in here is your cutting board. If you're out in the woods somewhere, it's nice to have a clean surface to cut on. You can rinse this off, wash it with your soap. It's just a cheap thing I got at Walmart. Again, maybe $4, $4.50, something like that. That fits right down in there. Now, if you come in here close, I'll show you how I do this, because this rack, you have to pull these legs out to get the rack up. This is your fire rack, and that rests on the top of these 4 legs that are in here that stick through the base. So in order to pack all this in here, this has to sit flush on the bottom. So all you do is slide it over on one side, pull this leg out, pull this leg out, and you can see that it drops right down there. You won't be able to get all of this in there without doing that. Now the Weber Go Anywhere comes with a steel grate. They don't make a stainless steel grate for this. I don't know why, but they don't. Mine was all boogered up. It was rusted really bad. I had to spend a lot of time cleaning it every time I wanted to use it. So I had to come up with a better idea. I was on YouTube one night and I came across this item called grill grates. These things are the greatest things since someone invented a gas barbecue grill. They're anodized aluminum. They come in different sizes for different sizes of grills. I have the large round one that goes on my large Weber kettle that's in my backyard. They're fantastic. This set is actually larger than this. You can see that this looks kind of black. This is what they look like when you get them. These are hard anodized aluminum. It looks like this. After you season them and use them a few times, they turn black and they have a nice seasoned coating on that. It may look like it's dirty on there, but it's not. You can see that that's nice and clean. Now, what I did was I took this, these were longer, and I had this cut off. This is the piece that we cut off. I saved them for something, I don't know what, but you can see that these corners are bobbed here. There's 3 parts to this, and they actually interlock. That locks in there. Well, got to get it the right way. This will lock in here, and then this side locks in here. And that sits right up on there like that. It's beautiful. Now, you can also turn this over, turn this over, and you can cook on these this way. So if you're out in camp and you want to cook some bacon, or you want to fry some hamburgers on there or sausage or something rather than use the other side, you can cook on this side also. You can see that these will fit in there without being snapped in together. Again, the bobbed corners here, they go toward the left and the right sides. You don't even have to lock them together because this will fit in here just like that. And it's a beautiful cooking surface. When you buy these kits, they give you with that a special spatula. And you can see that it has fingers on it, and they fit right in the grooves there. And you have the turned up edges, so when you get debris in here, you can flip that over and use that to rake the debris out. Now the handle on it is about that long. So what I did to get it to fit in the grill was I just took a hacksaw, cut it off, sandpaper, rounded my edges off, works perfect. So you get your hamburger in there or your steak, turn them quarter turn, fantastic grill marks. I'll put a link at the bottom down there for the grill grates. Also put a number down there for the Dixie Pride seasoning. That's fantastic stuff. Really need to try some of that. That's how I do my Weber Go Anywhere. With all the stuff in it, it weighs 23.5 pounds. It's not too heavy. You wouldn't want to tote it on a long trip, but to have it in the back of your truck or in your boat, which is what we do a lot, take it with us. You got everything you need. All you got to do is bring the hamburgers. Thanks for watching. Hope you picked up some great ideas.